Good morning, guys. Today is April 24, 2021, and usually don't post review on Bitcoin, even if I do them for myself, because my Bitcoin chart is a little bit very messy. I understand everything's going on here, but I'm just gonna go ahead and explain a little bit now. This is the most bearish presentation Bitcoin ever had since almost 2 years. Okay, so we have the bear market of 2018. That was the bottom here. This is the period in which the bear was the last moment of the bear. This line right there represents the halving and the 74 bars. The entire period after the lowest we ever had after 2017 run, and after and then we have the halving here now. My point here is that on the RSI, the last swing that literally started the bull run, we are in this bull run right now, is the bull run that started in March. Remember when we had the quarantine period? The same thing happened in almost every single market, but Bitcoin recover faster and eventually go very high. Since that run, we've been going up, and then that gives us that structure on RSI and a decent line here. Now, this is the most bullish because of many reasons, and let me show you. Okay. The reason why, one thing is this right there. Now, this is not a trend line. I'm still thinking about the name. It's been a while since I've seen this structure. I think it's reverse trend line, something like that. When you have two reaction, but one of them in the other side, it's not a trend line. I'll verify the name, but I think it's reverse trend line, something of that kind. So this is very bearish, that stuff right there. Okay, we go to it, we test it. It's not a trend line, and then we are going down. So I am expecting more, actually, because my period in which I will be a little bit more careful, it's between November 1st and May 2022, because I think this zone right there can be extremely bearish. But for now, this is the most dangerous thing. This is a little bit scary because it seems like a MACD crossover, and if this histogram turn red, we're gonna have I still think this is gonna be a correction, and the bear generally act very fast. So this is still a stay away zone, still a waiting zone, because the trend is overall bullish, but all signs are bearish. So this is it's still pointing toward a correction. So now, if as a swing trader, I'm gonna stay away, but there is lots of strategies that day traders can use, in order to take advantage of all this movement. Maybe we're gonna have to make videos about that, because if we have a sideways market, or if that correction is very long, it's gonna be boring, and I'm gonna have to post different things, different content to you guys. So this stuff right there, bearish. This thing here, bearish. And I only use I only place those 50, 100 and 200 moving average, because I use them for trend study, not necessarily to enter trade. It's just for trend study. For me, it's still overall bullish, but this is pointing toward a correction. Now, on a daily setup, I did place this triangle on RSI, and then we break through it, and that's the reason why we had a similar presentation like I showed you. I think I'll show you something like that on Dogecoin, when on my review on 4-hour time frame, in which I told you if we break down, we're gonna have this drop right there. Okay, and that drop was a drop that literally touched the 61% of the last run. So if you were looking for a Fibonacci trade, that would be a golden pocket for you on Dogecoin. But I didn't make any update about this analysis, but we were expecting this drop. Now for Bitcoin, it's a little bit the same thing, but it's still taking a little bit more time. So this is still correction. Now RSI on a daily time frame, very low. These are buying opportunities as long as the overall trend is still bullish. All right. Now on the last sell-off we had, the only bullish thing so far is that diversion on 4-hour time frame. Now this is a good thing because I was expecting that diversion on Ethereum, but Ethereum never really give it. Okay, so this, let me show you. Now the 4-hour time frame on Bitcoin is a little bit different. It's actually a bearish presentation because we have that small diversion, not very deep really, but very significant. This is a bullish diversion. Now bullish diversion, yes, but there is that triangle here. This triangle, I don't know if you know about that. This is the 50, 100 and 200 moving average. You know, the red one is the 50, the green one is the 100, and the 200 is the white. When they cross like that, they create that, you know, that triangle, and that triangle is a trend. There's a trend significant on that triangle. Let me see if I got something like that I can show you. I think I have one of these well designed on one of these coin, but yeah. So this is I don't know if you can see these triangles. So these are triangles that are created by 3 moving average. Generally they are significant in terms of change of trend. So as you can see, we don't have any of that looks like that anywhere on the chart. You can go all the way back. So this is the only bearish thing on the 4-hour time frame. Everything else here is bullish. Even the MACD, see, we have a diversion here, you know, a MACD diversion, RSI diversion, and then this is a decent price. So if I was swinging Bitcoin, I will have probably placed some buy order here. We are in a 4-hour time frame. This is a 4-hour time frame, right? Okay, 4-hour. Let's see what this thing is doing. All right. You can go ahead and select this structure in 1-hour time frame. Get a little bit lower and study that first wave right there, this one right there. So this first wave can be used because it's the lowest point of diversion at the 4-hour time frame. Now from a day trading perspective, that would be a good way to enter a long position. I don't day trade, but this is a wave that you need to study a little bit, very close, you know, anywhere like lower time frame. We're talking about 5 minute 15 minute time frame. These are that's the way you need to pay attention to. But since we're not day trading, we're swinging, so Bitcoin on a 4-hour time frame is very bullish. Okay, but the big time frame that we generally use to make trend study is actually not so optimistic about the future when it comes to Bitcoin. This is we're not gonna say this is about to close or this is about to cross. It's still a fade, but since this is a lagging indicator and this is a weekly time frame, these indicator might take 7 days just to, you know, change their presentation. So we still have time, but this is still look bearish, very bearish. So we're gonna have to wait. There's nothing. This video is essentially for learning purposes because there's nothing to do right now and just waiting if you're a swinger. When it comes to day trading, there's different strategy you can use to enter. So that's it for today, guys. If you have any question, you can still join me on virtual Bitcoin server when you can ask me anything there. All right, guys, take care. Bye.